What's going on, everyone? It's your boy, Pat Bernard, a.k.a. The Gobbler, a.k.a. Pat from Ambler. And alongside, God, my man, Mitch. Mitch, just when it was ugly, just looked like it was dead in the water, just looked like there was no interest in watching the Sixers team. You and I, of course, we are nerds. We love this team. And we were taking our eyeballs, our hearts, our minds, just like the rest of the Sixers fan base. We're checked out, wanting to leave. However, there's a diamond in the rough. There's a diamond in the rough somewhere, and it came out. Please take it away.
And that diamond in the rough is again to Quavion Smith, man. The guy's just a menace. His confidence in his three-point shooting ability is insane. He just catches it and shoots it. Furkan Korkmaz, thank you. I'll pull up from here. 17 points, 1 assist, but it came in the crucial time, and we only lost by 15. But hey, if it wasn't for Terry Quavion, we'd have lost by like 25.
Yeah, and listen, Mr. Smith, 5 for 6 from the perimeter, like you mentioned, and wow. And like I said, just like a lot of Sixer fans, and I don't blame you if you took the remote and you went somewhere with it, or if you're just leaving the game, maybe you left 20 minutes ago to beat the rush, whatever. But if you are a diehard Sixers fan, and like I said, we get it. There is no Joel Embiid. We knew this team was going to take these kind of beatdowns from time in, time out. And another thing that kind of stuck out to my mind, Tobias Harris, how much of an input he is.
Right.
How much of an input without his leadership that they need. This is why this team has yet to move on from him. Because he's more important in the locker room. He's more important team chemistry. But like I said, losing him and not having Joel Embiid on the floor, there's a lot on Maxey's shoulders right now. And to trying to battle through this with him and Beverly tonight, like I said, the bench really gave you nothing. But Nick Nurse dug deep into the ground and found a gold mine. Perhaps. We'll see. I mean, right away, he's got the second most points on the team in this game. And he was only in the game for a cup of coffee. So let's get into the comments real fast. Of course, our man Nick, they should have put out there tonight, Pat. You and people could run the pick and roll. Yeah, absolutely. Mitch, what's your take on this one?
Hey, the pick and roll was just not there. This team was just not there. There was no heart. I don't know what was going on with this team. Embiid is out. This team is like a playing team. That's basically what it is. They're a playing team right now. They're acting like it.
Yeah, I totally agree. I haven't seen this Sixers team this bad since the process days. Like, it was this bad. Like, it was this lifeless. However, like I said, Maxey showed you something. Patrick Beverly was trying to show you a little thing. He was trying to bring some energy. And there was really nothing else to it. I mean, Marcus Morris looks like himself was checked out of this game. A lot of the players did. It just looked, like I said, just a throwaway game. Like they were just going to throw away and let's just check it up and let's go, get to Monday. Let's get some more comments here. Everyone's talking about Mr. Smith. Nick says Mr. Smith and Beeble Paul save the season. We'll save the season. Oh, bro.
No.
Oh, bro. I love you, Nick. I love you. I love you. You love the headed bound. Yeah. I don't know about Beeble Paul. Let's get in some more comments here. Ryan Swift saying, guys, he goes, Pat, you're leaving me hanging, bro. Nick says 2 points, 4 rebounds, 14 shooting. Listen, I'll be right back with you, Mitch. Can you take over a minute?
I got you, man. I got you. Yeah, of course. Yeah, B-ball Paul masterclass right there. Dude, I don't know. To Quavion Smith, his confidence, Ryan, it's like to the sky. I love his confidence from the three-point shooting. And what is the one thing the Sixers are lacking right now? The 3-point shooting. Quavion Smith is doing great from there for his minimum time playing. 5 for 6. Like this, I love this kid, man. I love Quavion Smith. LOL. Angry Ant, what a good man. Hey guys, the refs were really bad. It's not the player's fault. The refs are not on. It's just a typical refs game in the NBA nowadays. It's just a typical refs day. So that is what it is. Leave Ben Simmons in Brooklyn. He had no points. He didn't even take a shot, bro. He didn't even take a shot. He had 4 fouls. He had 4 fouls, but he was finding the players wide open in their spots. He was doing everything except for shooting the ball. When Maxey was going for that left-handed tomahawk, Ben Simmons just stood there and watched. Ben Simmons just stood there, was not confident. I mean, we're not going to go up for the block. He was like, yeah, you can take it, man. You can take it. Sixers could have used Sean Bernard. He was a bucket, and it's all right. Oh, really? I got to ask her about that. Same old Ben Simmons, bro. The crowd was crazy for Ben Simmons again. Not like the first time when Ben Simmons came back. That was like insane. But this one, the crowd just booing him out of the Wells Fargo Center. I love it. So let's get into, you know what? I want to show some love right now to Jaden Springer. Let's talk about Springer right now, guys. He had 11 points, 5 boards, 3 assists, 4 for 7 from the field, 0 for 1 from 3, 3 for 3 from the line. And obviously, what do you talk the most about Jaden Springer? What is it that you talk about him the most? His defense, his athleticism. He's been playing really well as of late. Like, really, really well as of late. Like, I love this kid, man. I really love this kid. I've been telling everyone since, like, the beginning of the year, and same with last year. It's the same exact thing. His athleticism and his defense, man. Mitch, I disagree because you used to talk to the refs and not get attacked, but now you get attacked for just talking to them. And that was crazy. That was angry. I was just like, what the hell? He's ejected. Does this mean I'm not going to go see him on Monday? I'm going to the game against the Mavericks on Monday. Does this mean I'm not going to go see him? That I'm not even going to see Patrick Beverly now? So basically, I'm going to see a borderline playing team against Luka Doncic. Luka's going to drop like 30. No, he's going to drop like 40. Or no, he's going to drop 50. Like, is this what I'm going to see now? Come on. Like, the ref right there, that was ridiculous. That was really, really ridiculous. But yeah, Springer did his thing. And Maxey, of course, 23 points, 5 assists, 3 boards, 3 steals, 8 for 23 from the field, 3 for 8 from the 3-point line, 4 for 6 from free throw line. Hey, he took the most shots on the team. That should happen. That is what should happen. And yeah, it's Maxey's team right now. He needed someone else to step up. There was no one on the starting lineup besides Kelly Oubre. We're going to get into him in a little bit. Tyrese Maxey needed some help in this game. He needed help. Like, basically 30. And then Kelly Oubre, man. 3 for 14 from the field, 0 for 5 from 3. But he was 10 for 10 from the free throw line. Bad, awful shooting night. Awful shooting night from Kelly Oubre. Awful shooting night from Kelly Oubre. Mitch, you better not go to the game. You will get attacked and get thrown out. Yeah. I'm actually going to be in a club box, so I'm going to be up there. Make sure you follow me on Twitter if you want to see pictures from the game, or even subscribe to my YouTube. I'll send them out to Edge of Philly Sports so they can post them out as well. You good, man?
What's up, bud? Yeah. Listen, I had to try and get the kids ready. They're all wild in the background, but yeah, Mitch. I was listening to you as I was trying to straighten some things out. Like I said, first of all, I'm gonna be praying for you to that, to go through 2 hours of pain that you're about to put yourself through sitting in that press box. But who knows? I know, like I said, I heard the rumors about getting some pieces back. But we'll see what happens from there. I hear maybe they get Batum back, maybe they get Milton back. So I get it. This team is lingering with injuries, but this was time for someone to step up, and late into the game, someone stepped up and came through,
Yeah,
and listen. So we'll see what Mr. Smith, whether he's going to get a starting role, because right now you need anything off the bench.
that's exactly what you need right now from the bench.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's funny too. You know, it's actually funny. When I was Mo Bamba, I think he's worse than Furkan Korkmaz. I think he's the worst player on his team. I think he's the worst player on his team.
That bad.
He had six, like, oh my God, I can't even describe it. Once I describe it, I get mad.
No, that's like I said. That to me is that to me, like I said, there was times where Nick Nurse didn't even run his two big men. Didn't even have him on the floor.
Right.
He kept Debo Paul. He kept Mo Bamba off the floor.
Mm-hmm.
And he did that for a while. Like he did it for like 10 minutes.
Right. So, yeah. What?
I mean,
what do you?
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, what do you have to say next about the Sixers? That's what I was gonna say.
Are you talking about moving forward, or are you? I mean, just
No,
overall. I mean,
I talked about Maxey. Yeah,
I mean,
overall.
like I said, Maxey tonight again. I mean, he brought it again. He's there's only a few bright spots in this game. Of course, Maxey is, like I said, he's putting the weight of the world right now on his shoulders, and he's fighting an uphill battle right now, and he's got to try to play his best basketball against this team. He's got to play best basketball team. They're banged up. I mean, right now, anybody look good against this Sixers team. You're short-handed, and of course, without Joel, your rated MVP. You see, again, this was like before process days.
Exactly. Really is. We got the injury bug. Why is no one talking about that, really?
That's what it's funny because tomorrow at PM and the AM, I listed the title of the show. It's called Frostbite because the whole landscape of Philadelphia sports right now has been frostbitten, and it starts with the 76ers, starts with the big man. And I know it, and I get it. He's not going to be around for 4 to 6 weeks. That's a long time. Yeah, that could change the whole philosophy to this NBA playoffs for the Eastern. So, but for me, when I look at it, I'm looking at this like, all right, Nick Nurse, this is going to be your time to see whether you could coach without without the MVP. What can you do? This is going to justify what Nick Nurse can do without MVP caliber player. And look, it's a lot. It's a lot moving forward. And again, tonight you had no Tobias Harris. You had no Tobias Harris. And again, to me, a leader on the floor, a leader in that locker room, who brings that locker room spark. When things are down, when the chips are down, like these are the kind of games that he rises to. And you had nothing. You just had nothing. And that bench, which highlights the major gray area, gave you nothing. It took you to the 10 minutes prior till you found somebody who's willing to step up, who was shooting the lights out. And I get it. Maybe the Nets themselves were kind of checked out, saying this is already a done deal. But 5 from 6 from the perimeter says a lot. Says a lot. It showed me something. And Angry Anthony, are we drinking early? Is it? I guess so. But like I said, to me, there's a lot of issues with this team, and like you said, the injury bug, unfortunately, has taken place. And this is one of the, this is why my broadcast partner, one of the most idiotic things he says is to trade that Joel Embiid. But you trade him, and this is what you get in return. You're going to get a lot of this in return. Like he says, I heard him the other day, and I believe he was on the Wednesday show, and he was talking about, AI is one of the greats, but Joel Embiid is the best in this game, in this era. Joel Embiid is the best player in the NBA. Like when people get excited when they get these, big nights from the Greek Freak or Anthony Davis's or somebody. He does this every night. He brings you 30 plus points every night. There's no one can stop him. There's nobody going to hold a candle to Joel Embiid. And now you're not going to have him in 4 weeks. So this kind of punishment is going to bring to you. So you're going to have to hope that um, Tobias Harris is going to be in the lineup come Monday. You're going to have to hope that you get the Nick. You're going to have to hope you're going to need consistency, and this team doesn't have it. You can only rely on one guy who can bring you consistent basketball, and that's not good enough.
Like I said on my play-by-play today, we're a playing team without Joel Embiid. We're a borderline playing team. This is exactly what we're going to be up against. This kind of team we'll probably play against them. Yep.
So, Angry Anthony says the Sixers will be okay. I have a feeling Embiid comes back. They're starting getting the Sixers rolling again. And the Sixers will reach the end. Listen, I hope you're right, Angry Ant. No, I was only making a joke, bud. So yeah, I hope they got something. I hope that's everyone's being optimistic that he's going to be a-okay. I think this injury, like he looked banged up. He
really did. Yep. And Angry Ant said he's not drinking. So, is that.
Yes, Angry Anthony. I know. Well, I don't know what they put in your root beer, buddy. But yeah, like I said, this is what you're going to have to deal with the 76ers.
Yep.
One guy is not going to be able to cut it. And you got a Golden-like schedule coming up soon. All right. Let's see. I mean, if you look at the Sixers schedule, right? It's tough.
It's not tough right away. I mean, we got the Mavs and the Warriors.
Yeah, I mean, the Mavs are okay. The Warriors, without Joel Embiid, could probably handle some business. Hawks. All right, so it does. Hawks and the Wizards. Okay, you have something there. Then you have the Cavs, the Heat, Knicks, Cavs, Bucks, Celtics. Yeah, that part will be the end of February. Will be a tough stretch.
Yep.
So,
I don't know. Honestly, I don't think we could beat the Bucks and Celtics now if Embiid is going to be out for the rest of the year. Because my dad's a doctor. Like, he do radiologists. He reads x-rays and stuff. And he's like, Mitch, this is not good. This is not good.
No, this is not good. And again, he's done. He is Here goes Angry Angus. Pat, at least you got some sleep. You looked tired a couple of times you were hosting. Yeah, well, listen, Ang, I did the best I could. And I appreciate you guys standing up with me this past week. Doing post-game shows at 1 o'clock in the morning is not my normal cup of tea. But, hey, listen, so someone around here's got to do the dirty work. But anyway, getting back to this game at hand. The Sixers are dealing with a whole lot of injuries. How they're going to look like come Monday, I don't know. I don't know what you can take from this team. Who's going to show up? And, what are you going to – hopefully this kid, Mr. Smith, will be in the starting rotation. Hopefully he can shoot the lights out like he did tonight. You're going to need that. You're going to need any kind of hope. Any kind of hope. And now, the trade deadline's coming up around the corner, right?
It's next Thursday.
What's Mr. Morley gonna do?
I don't think we're making a move. I'm being honest. I don't think we kind of have to now.
Yeah.
I don't think we're gonna make a move.
Yeah, we can't be sitting on our hands. That's not gonna be good. That's not gonna be good. So you're gonna have to package up draft picks, bundles of guys, and shift them out to bring another player. But let's get into a couple of commercials, right?
Go for it.
All right, let's get into a couple commercials.
There you go.
All
right, man, settle. She got my shoes on. I'll bring the sneaks over tomorrow.
All right, guys, here we go. ShareTicketSound.com. Save 10% off using the promo code EOP10. Share tickets down. Great prices, no hidden fees. Sports, concerts, theater. Use the promo code EOP10 and save yourself a bundle. Family operated owned since 1946. Again, guys, if you really want to see the Flyers take on the Devils up in MetLife Stadium, outside hockey, you got it. Stadium Series with Philly Sports Trips. You're not going to miss this trip. Guys, get aboard now. It's next 2 weeks from now, believe it or not. So I believe there's still time to get on there, hop aboard. You're not going to miss that. You got that. You got spring training right around the corner. The Phillies are going to look really, really well, you'll get a taste of what the Phillies are going to look like come spring training. But go enjoy yourself March 1st to the 4th. Go hang out in Clearwater. You know what I mean? Get yourself away. So you have all that going on. And, of course, David R. Cherry Esquire. We got, again, David R. Cherry Esquire. Guys, worker compensation, motor vehicle accident, personal injury, criminal law. Hit on my man, David R. Esquire. Today, David R. Cherry Esquire today, 610-565-0300. All right, guys, we are going to get ready to get in our players of the game. Let's get into some players of the game, shall we? Let's get into that as we get ready to go into that. All right, Mitch, I'll go to you first. Before we do that, our man, Uncle Phil's in the house, the mayor of Kennett Square. Guys, go to check out his pizza shop down there in Kennett Square. Great stuff. And me as a gobbler need to make a ride down to Chester County to check out his pizza. I mean, the pictures I've seen, man, that stuff looks good. Player of the game for Anger Anthony, Pat Beverly for getting ejected. Very good, Anthony. Very good. Mitch missing the background. Are you missing the background? Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
I don't have it
listen,
on.
the Sixers don't deserve a background. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? They don't deserve.
There we go.
There you go. Hey, look, now we look like brothers, you and me.
There we go.
So let's get into Mitch. Player of the game. Go ahead.
I'll give you Maxey. I'm going to Quavion Smith right now for that stretch in the end of the fourth quarter. They're Quavion 5 for 6. 5 for 6 for the 3, man. Like in crunch time. The confidence of his shooting from 3 is out of this world. And I just love it, man. I love it. Give him a contract. Please.
I like it. I like where you're going with that. Absolutely. So I'm gonna have to go with the layup. Give me Tyrese Maxey. 23 points tonight. Not a whole lot we've seen from the other night, but however, just his consistency, the way to ball handle, the way to be aggressive in the paint, the way to try and put this game on your back and try to make things happen. And you did a whole lot. And listen, it was tough for 4 quarters till about four quarters and about 10 minutes left until Mr. Smith got on the floor. But yeah, he did everything he could to fight with every nail in his body trying to carry a dub against this Brooklyn Nets team. So gotta give it to Tyrese Maxey. And plus, him and Mikal Bridges almost got into it. No. I get that's a Villanova product, but you can't be pushing Maxey on the floor. Maxey ain't going to have that.
Yeah.
All right, guys. And also, let's get into grades of the game. Oh, boy. And I'm pretty sure, with just reading Mitch's mind, I'm pretty sure we're going to wind up the same grade. Stay tuned.
Restless mind, please give me a way to escape this world gone astray. You could give me a little peace of mind in the
All right, grading tonight's performance. Mitch, where are we going?
I don't know how this is possible, but it was worse than Roman Reigns and The Rock. I don't know how this is possible, but it was. So, I'm gonna for the last stretch from Tuquavion, I'm gonna give it a D plus from the last stretch.
I'll tell
Tuquavion helped me. He saved the Sixers for my grade.
Wow. So, for Trevion Smith, I'm going to have to go F. F, F,
Okay.
F, 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 F. Big, fat, red marker with a big, giant circle. F. This team deserves nothing more than an F. Again, four quarters of hard slop. I got one guy who showed up. I got until the last 10 minutes, someone else came off the bench and wanted to make something happen. That is unexcusable. This team's a disgrace. Nobody wants to take the lead. Absolutely horrible. Absolutely horrible. I can't have that. I cannot have that. Just a big fat. You ever see that? Just you're better off. You're better off not should have shown the class because they would have saved you from getting an F. I mean, geez. I mean, this was horrible. Why bother even showing up? Now
And
it only concerns
here-
me moving forward into the future.
here's Quentin saying "Go Flyers."
Quinn, Flyers suck too. Flyers are back to square one of trying to find themselves a goalie. So yeah, and listen, tomorrow morning, stay tuned, 9 a.m. I have a lot of questions for that Flyers front office. So let's get into Mitch. Let's get around the scores a little bit around the NBA. Let's see what's
Yeah.
going on around there. You know what I mean? Some of you and I haven't done in a while. Let's get right into it. Of course, the Sixers, the only team that finished up. Your Sixers losing 136 to 121. Just getting to the third. Your Golden State Warriors. Going toe to toe with the Hawks. 69-67 right now. The Hawks are leading. The Bulls are catching a beat down there in Chi-Town from the Sacramento Kings. They just got told today that it's going to be out for the season, 4 to 6 months. Levine
is out for the year.
Yeah, so not going to be around. He is done for the year. Of course, the Lakers are going right now, getting things started out there. Getting things started against the Lakers, going back and forth right now a little bit. So nothing too much going on. A little bit, middle of the first right now between the Bucks and the Mavericks right now. The Mavericks right now are handling business. And, of course, the Cavs down in San Antonio winning right now 17-12. So you have that going on, of course. So, Mitch, moving forward, is there a bright spot going forward other than Mr. Smith?
Other than that, oh my God. I mean, I just gotta wait till Monday if the players are back. Because for the trade deadline, if they're not healthy, we can't trade them.
No.
So we can't trade the guys if they're not healthy.
Oh, man. Just terrible, Mitch. Just terrible. Let's just wrap up the show. Maybe we can find some graces. But Mitch, before we do that, where can the people who are checking in the program, where can they find you at?
Well, before that, there was actually this rumor that a team offered Brooklyn Nets 5 first-round picks for Mikal Bridges, and they turned it down.
Wow, so they're highly invested. They turn around 5 first-round picks?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'd say that's cap, but what do I know? So, yep, you can find me at Mitch Coxey on YouTube, Twitter. The best thing for the 14 minutes, 0 points. He almost got postered by Maxey. He almost got postered.
He listen. He gave you nothing as far as points and production, but still, the way I saw him, it was assist. Made some nice couple assists. It's like I'll take that right now. Anything right now from what I have.
It's just
Who for Bridges? The first round picks.
It's like 5 first.
Yeah.
Then 5 first-round picks for Mikal Bridges. They turned down 4 last year from the Grizzlies.
Right.
So Yeah, guys, you can find me on YouTube at Miss Soxy, same with Twitter at Miss Soxy, Edge of Philly Sports, Hardcore Sports Network, and yeah, that's where you can find me. Find me, guys.
And when's the next time you're on air? Monday.
Tomorrow at 3 for
Tomorrow
Cool
at
Cat
3.
Mitts. Cool Cat Mitts in 3, and then I might stream the Clippers and Heat game tomorrow. So
Okay.
that'll be a good game. I always love doing out of market games because I love watching basketball. So I'm like, oh, why not?
There you go, Mitch. I like it. I like it. And guys, you can catch me, Pat Bernard, aka the Gobbler, aka Pat from Ambler, and your Wings reporter, Union reporter, beat reporter. You guys can catch me tomorrow morning, PM and AM, with that moron Mike Lauro. And God, I was blessing your soul from all the way from here on Thursday. You had to work with that guy for 60 minutes. God bless your soul there, Mitch. No, but listen, good dude. Again, tomorrow, catch me PM in the AM. Always here with Edge Affiliate Sports doing something. If you don't see me here, that means I'm writing an article for Edge Affiliate Sports. Always doing something here. But guys, have a safe night. And what else is on tonight? Oh, there's some MMA action. So, guys, if you're not watching any basketball, there's MMA action, I believe, on the night. So, guys, that's going to be our night here. Guys, again, tomorrow morning, PM and AM. Stay tuned, 9 a.m. with me, Mike Lauro.